kept us on the edge of our seat. And here we go, main event coming up at 130 pounds. So Petch is 1 year older, 2 centimeters shorter. The weight is exactly the same, with the reach advantage going to Petch.
Omnoi Stadium back in 2007. I saw one of your compatriots, Phil McAlpine, fight his last fight here. So always holds a special place in my heart. Really got me into the sport.
Yeah, I mean, I came here quite a few times last year to corner a particular fighter from America as well. It's got a nice authentic feel to it. Really has held on to the real traditions of Muay Thai in a sense, and it's good to see the stadium packed today and 3 cars today. Very, very busy here today. Right, here we go, round number 1. Singh in the red and Petch in the blue.
Again, both fighters just going through that feeling out process, using those teeps, the low kicks. Not really committing to much just yet. But again, those first couple rounds can be deceiving here, as we've seen all afternoon once the fight opens up. You see Singh just signaling to his groin area there. Caught a couple teeps from Petch, but technically in Muay Thai, getting teeped to the groin is not illegal. Usually just a knee is considered illegal if it goes below the belt, but is not very sportsmanlike to get attacked there.
Great low kick there from Petch.
And back to 2 orthodox fighters for this one as well.
Singh staying nice and light on his feet. Singh recently competed on one Lumpini earlier on in the year. He's competed on it at least twice.
Yeah, a lot of opportunity nowadays for fighters to fight around Bangkok in different promotions. The sport just continues to grow, continues to evolve. And there was a bit of panic during the COVID pandemic because everything came to a standstill for a while. It looked like the sport was kind of fading off. People thought that it was going to start dying out, but a lot of promotions came around and really started to turn things around, turn it into a more of an entertainment aspect, make it more accessible to people that aren't inside Thailand and might not understand the traditional 5-round format of the sport. So it's good to see a fair balance of entertainment and traditional Muay Thai nowadays. And the fighters, they're so adept, so experienced that they can go back and forth. They can fight on a traditional show like SCAS Empire and then go on to one championship, fight that entertainment format.
Well, yeah, Singh's definitely done that. Just looking at my notes now, Singh won last year by unanimous decision at one Lumpini 33 against Win Sitjamin, who's had a lot of experience as well. That's a good scout for Singh. I mean, Singh's definitely someone that you don't want to let him have too much control early on in the fight because he just gets into a furious rhythm with these body kicks on the outside. And you see there, just feinting, trying to feint his way in now. And that's the end of round 1. We'll see you all in round 2. So let's see what we're in store for in round 2. It should heat up a bit more now between both fighters who have a tremendous amount of experience. I mean, Petch having a lot more experience than Singh, but fans telling me before the fight that Singh definitely trains a lot harder than Petch. So let's see if experience will be the advantage of Petch or the preparation from Singh.
Yeah, Petch starting with some good body kicks there, just trying to soften up the arms of Singh, make him second guess, throwing that right hand. But a very focused look on the face of Singh. Just trying to work those the leg kicks there, Singh now. Good mix of techniques coming in from the red corner.
But a really good low kick connected there for Petch, and that really off-balanced Singh. And Petch really wants to land more of those as much as he can. Just work on that front leg, and that will get Singh very apprehensive to throw his left body kick. To throw his right kick as well, he won't have that much balance. It won't be as strong.
Good teep that time. Defensive teep from Petch. Just trying to keep Singh on the outside. Unable to use those punches to land. And another good low kick coming in from Petch. Looking very determined with that low kick. Oh, going up high that time. Tricky shot there from the blue corner. He had Singh guessing that he kept thinking that he was going to go to that low kick, and then he kind of did that crocodile kick, came up top over the neck.
He also caught him as well early on with that upward elbow that went straight through Singh's guard. That must have woken him up. But Nirund really showing his experience, and it's like what I was talking about earlier on. It's the right moments when you need to attack, and this is when Nirund is just fighting, is edging his way back into the fight. Yeah, very close now, extremely close, I think, on the judges' scorecards.
Singh now trying to land with those body kicks, trying to make something of the fight. But it looks like he's going to have to do a little bit more than just these one-off shots to land on Nirund. As you said, that experience factor coming into play. Got a fighter with so many fights over, dozens and dozens and dozens of fights. They just tend to know what's coming. It's almost like got that sixth sense of what happens because of all that experience.
But anyway, folks, this may be our main event, but don't go anywhere after this. We have Sansuk fighting Yord Siptit in our final bouts there at 100 pounds.
Surprising that Singh is still taking the second round to get himself into the fight here. Not much action coming from him as compared to Nirund. But there's the bell to end round 2. More aggressor in that second round, but like we've seen so far this afternoon, anything could happen here in Muay Thai. And this being round 3, you got to imagine Singh is going to start picking things up. He is fighting in the main event for a reason, and although he hasn't shown much, you got to expect that he's going to show a lot now in this third round. Good lock from him that time in the clinch. Nirund not really willing to engage that time.
But Singh now coming alive, especially with that left body kick. See, there you go, landing it multiple times in a row now, Singh, trying to find that rhythm. And this is a really good lock for Singh in the clinch. Vice grip control there from Singh. Such a difficult lock to get out of, and Nirund is really struggling there, trying to put his gloves in the face of Singh, but too late, referee breaking it up. That was a good move for Singh right there. And the left body kick connects again.
Yeah, like you said, inside that clinch, very strong lock. And once he gets that lock like that, it's going to be so hard for Nirund to raise up that head and try to posture up, bring those hips together, close the distance so he doesn't take any knees. Puts a lot of strain on the back. So already a minute elapsed here in our third round. But Nirund still pushing forward, looking to switch up those kicks. Right side, left side. Marching forward with the punches. Good counter kicks though coming in from Singh now. Starting to mix it up as well.
This is a bit of a dangerous position for Singh to be in, but he's got himself out of it very well, just grabbing Nirund straight away, turning knee in the clinch there. That's a good move there for Singh. That's normally a very high scoring move. Nirund landing a slapping body kick there to Singh's right side and controlling the arms there, Nirund, but not doing too much with it. Kind of hesitating there, just worried that Singh was going to sweep him right there as well. Singh with the left teep.
Yeah, it looks like Singh is starting to turn the momentum here in his favor. Good evasion there to get himself inside the clinch, but it's Nirund who lands first with the knee. Just trying to jockey there for position. Good lock from Singh now. And the referee again going to peel him apart. The referees will let the fighters engage inside the clinch, but once they come to a stalemate, they're going to separate them. So we can see some more of that action on the outside, as we're seeing from Singh, doubling up on those left kicks.
Yeah, really showing the experience here from Nirund. Nirund inside the clinch, doing a good job to get the last say in the clinch with that stabbing knee up the middle, and trying to use the high knees now to close the distance. And this side lock here from Nirund, really good dominant position, so difficult to get out of. Singh's got to try and swim his arm underneath like that, the right arm, but Nirund taking advantage of that because Singh didn't have good protection and landing an elbow straight up the middle. That was a good clinch exchange there from Nirund, and I think that's just going to edge the round for him so far, John.
Yeah, looking very experienced as we come to the end of the third round. Still got 2 more to go.
Body kicks. How are you having it, John? At the moment,
yeah,
John?
have to agree. Nirund, exactly what you said about that clinch, looking very dominant. Just those subtle techniques that he was doing, it just really goes to show an experienced clinch fighter versus an average clinch fighter. And not to say that Singh is average inside the clinch, but we just haven't seen the same level inside the clinch from Singh as we've seen from Petch so far.
I mean, Petch just knows he doesn't want to be on the outside with Singh. He's closing the distance and going straight back into the clinch there, using his own left body kick as well. And it hasn't been, he's not landing it as you would want to with Singh. It's sort of coming out very, very not the same way that you'd expect it to in traditional Muay Thai, but it's definitely landing though, John, and it's coming out in a bit of an awkward fashion, but it's catching Singh off guard. He can't block it in time.
Yeah, and Petch using that to get himself back into the clinch. And as you said before, this fourth round is going to be very telling as to who runs away with the fight. And so far, you got to say Petch still keeping himself ahead on the scorecards. Looking very dominant inside the clinch. Always scoring first, scoring last. Going to look good for himself on the judges' scorecards. And his corner, Petch's corner, telling him to keep pushing forward, but I'm not sure how much forward he can go. I mean, he's been controlling this entire fight.
Straightening up the middle there from Petch, who's got the clinch lock there, showing a lot of dominance inside the clinch. I think he's really ahead at the moment, suffocating Singh on the inside. Really, Singh needs to move laterally around Petch and try and find some space, John, to fire those body kicks on the outside, try and claw his way back in. But it's making it a lot harder for himself just walking into the ropes.
Yeah, you can see the facial expression of Singh when he gets inside that clinch. He's just looking very frustrated, and he's right on the defense. You see him just struggling there to try to get anything off inside the clinch. So once again, all Petch there, and as soon as the referee peels him apart, Petch is just right back on the attack, using the kicks to get inside the clinch, doubling up there on the knees, wrapping the leg around to avoid any counter knees coming in from Singh. So exceptional performance for the blue corner so far. And we still have 45 seconds to go here in the fourth round, one of the most important rounds in Muay Thai. And Petch is really taking a steal in the round.
Straight knee there from Petch, and again locking Singh up with that high vice grip lock. Really difficult for Singh to get out of there, getting trapped in the clinch like that. Singh really not doing himself a lot of favors, just pushing himself onto the ropes. And Petch taking advantage of that right there, landing that straight knee up the middle and locking him off as well for extra control. Petch going way ahead on the scorecards, in my opinion. Yeah,
and you got to, like you said before, a clinch fighter has a hell of a gas tank because it takes so much energy to be able to do this over the course of 3 or 4 rounds. So very impressive here from Petch. He's just making it look easy, keeping this pace up in this fight. And there we go, end of round 4. One more to go. So we could see a 5th round here, similar to what we saw earlier in today's show, where Singh is going to try to score the knockout to get the win, but no, Petch is right back on the attack inside the clinch.
Yeah, Singh got a real mountain to climb. There's that left body kick landing there from Petch, and using the high knees to get back into the clinch. Controlling the arms there, good turn there from Petch, almost getting Singh to the canvas, but Singh maintaining his balance.
Yeah, and he's starting to slow down a lot here, except for that right hand. Singh has landed that right hand quite a few times, but big score for him that time, throwing Petch down, but Petch right back on the attack.
Yeah, Petch landing on the canvas twice in a row. Now that could sway the fight in Singh's favor. It's little mistakes like that you don't want to do in a 5-round Muay Thai fight, because you can really just flip the momentum into your opponent's favor. And both fighters think they've got it now. That's why they're just holding back. They don't want to risk too much by engaging and making a costly mistake.
Yeah, definitely surprising, especially from Singh, because as we feel on the commentary team here, that he hasn't done enough to win the fight. But he could be seeing it a little bit differently. Maybe his corner is telling him something, the fans are telling him something different.
Yeah, I have to agree. I mean, it's the problem. The fighters don't really want to do this, but they're being heavily influenced here by the fans in the stadium and their corner teams. You see there, they're just saying, "Stay back, don't engage, stay back as much as you can." This builds up the suspense though for the fans in the stadium, and sure, it builds up the suspense for you guys at home. Who have you got it to? Have you got it for Singh in the red corner or Petch in the blue corner? At the moment, I'm going for Petch. I just think what he did in the later rounds, in the earlier rounds, sorry, should I say, just staked his claim to win this fight a bit more. He's definitely was the underdog coming into this fight, and he's proven with his experience and his tactics in this fight that he is the better fighter. Just the clinch exchanges, the left body kicks on the way in, and Singh looking supremely confident.
Yeah, both fighters again dancing around, just trying to burn down the clock here. And for viewers who've never experienced live Muay Thai in Thailand, this could be kind of confusing because it is a fight, and you expect both fighters to fight into the very end, but things work a little bit differently. And there you see the timekeeper even ending the fight a little bit early with 40 seconds on the clock. They just knew they weren't going to engage, so no point of keeping things going here and dragging it out. But solid performance from Petch Nirund. It's going to be very interesting to see the judges and how they take it.
Okay, well, the referee just taking in the judges' scorecards at the moment. Who have you got for this one at home? Is it Singh in the red corner or Petch Nirund in the blue corner? And there you go, it's going to Petch Nirund in the blue corner, and he's pounding his gloves on the canvas in just absolute. He's super happy that he's won. That was a great performance there from Petch Nirund, who just completely grinded down on Singh throughout the 5-round affair.